These are the 20 dumbest plays in NFL history. Starting things off with a kicker who punted the ball into his teammate's ass.
And it was, oh my goodness, blocked indeed.
What was that, man? That kick was stupid, but not near as stupid as this onside kick.
Ravens respond. I think like half a yard, then he just, that was bad.
That's why the NFL practically banned the onside kick now, probably because of crap like that. You know, they might as well ban this player right here, who literally didn't give a crap about the team.
Where it had to be. Instead, running play, 3rd and 2. Trying to get there is Warren. The ball pops free, and it's a live ball.
Bro literally just kept on walking to the sideline. He was checked out. But that's not as lazy as this DB, whose last name is Quick. But he was anything but that.
Driving, it's Rogers Cromartie with the interception.
Total miscommunication. You saw Keenum give a signal to Quick.
You know he's not invited to the family cookout after that. And coming in at number 16, Patrick Mahomes, as godlike as he is, literally ran out of magic on the field.
3rd and 12, they got Mahomes. Jerome Baker knocks him down at the 3-yard line.
Even Super Bowl MVPs get brain farts. It's no wonder the Raiders still find a way to clown the dude. Alright, but what happened when one player ran a play so dumb it ruined his career?
Busted a play here, and then Sanchez gets hit, the ball is loose, and it's alive.
Dude ran into his ass and just gave up a fumble for the touchdown. That play became so dumb, it was soon dubbed as the butt fumble. The play was even immortalized into an ice sculpture. Well, of course, until it melted. But that's not the point. The point is that this play was so bad, Sanchez's stock started to plummet harder than your meme coin. He went from being called the Sanchise to being called the ass of the league. Bruh. Even the Jets fans were calling for dude to get released.
It was just frustrating because of the fallout, you know? Like, it's one thing to have an embarrassing play and it's like, all right, whatever. But when it feels like the organization and people just kind of write you off because of that, and so you don't, like, all the hard work and everything you put into it just gets erased because of one play.
And as you might expect, Mark would only play one more preseason for the Jets after this before getting injured, released, and ultimately bouncing around the league, suiting up for 5 different teams over his last 6 seasons. Which, you know, if you play it right, it's not that bad. But some players got so afraid of getting clowned like Mark, they decided to avoid running into asses altogether.
Benjamin circles. Benjamin in trouble! Oh, what a bad decision by Benjamin!
Dude ran backwards like he was in Madden and hit the wrong direction on the stick. Now, as dumb as that was, it wasn't anything like this play, which actually ended up breaking a record.
Oh, he loses the football! Scooped up, bouncing around like a pinball!
That was a 38-yard turnover. 38, my guy. Whoever doubted Ryan Tannehill and said he would never make it into the NFL history books, well, he proved them all wrong right there. But at number 12, one player was so dumb that he caused his quarterback to have a complete meltdown. In the Chiefs' 2023 season, Patrick Mahomes literally had no one to throw to. His receivers had Butterfingers, Kelsey had T. Swiffy on his mind, his receivers were straight ass. But there was one player who stood out above the rest, Kadarius Toney, and this guy helped the Chiefs win their Super Bowl against the Eagles. But all of that changed when he became the man that broke Mahomes.
Mahomes throws the cross, is intercepted on the deflection, and all the time underneath the cross is incomplete. It's almost like they weren't even up there for it. Plenty of time, looking in the middle, it's dropped again by Toney.
Those were the 3 worst drops I've ever seen. Even the whole stadium was pissed off. Now, I don't blame him. Dude just got bumped down to junior varsity. Fast forward to week 14, and things were about to get a lot worse. The Chiefs were playing the Bills, and there were still guys dropping balls, fumbling big possessions. You name it, they were dropping it. But somehow, the Chiefs were still in this game. So with a little under a minute and a half left, down by 3, Mahomes gets his magic back.
The pass is to an open Travis Kelsey. Flings it back over to Toney. This is going for a touchdown.
Hold up, wait a minute.
A genius play just got ruined by a stupid penalty by, who do you think, Kadarius Toney. Dude was clearly offsides and just blew the game. And this absolutely wrecked Mahomes. He still thought it was the ref's fault. Dude also wrecked his helmet, had to be pulled back by his teammates, cussed out Josh Allen.
Terrible. Worst call I've ever
Mahomes was on one, all because of one dumbass Toney. And even after all of that, the Chiefs still made it to the Super Bowl. But Toney was inactive, and dude technically became a champion when the team won. Didn't even have to step on the field. But thankfully, things didn't get as bad as a player who celebrated too early.
The sack by Jeffco, and fumble, and Leon West picks it up at the 40, and Leon West is back at it, and it's a fumble.
Man, this is just classic. Wholesome stupidity that you can rewatch again and again with the whole fam. But as we get into the top 10, things are about to get seriously stupid. So smash the like button on this video and let's get into it. Just like Pat Lee, who turned a routine touchback into a safety.
Again, remember that these Detroit Lions, where they're coming from, they're just two seasons removed from 0-16 seasons.
Oh man, the ball went out of the end zone, but he pulled it back in and took a knee, and that gives the other team 2 points.
The ball came completely out of the end zone. The receiver pulled it back into the end zone. Safety.
There it is.
Bro must not have gotten past the first page of the rule book, just like the Colts coaching staff, who thought they were smart, but turned out to look like idiots.
Yeah. Now we've got on a 4th down and 3. He'll snap it. Actually, Colt Anderson is behind him. And
What the hell is even that?
Now that was later dubbed the Colts catastrophe. Pat McAfee, who was a part of this downright debacle, broke the play down on his own show like this. When the fake punt formation was supposed to trick the Patriots into being penalized for having too many men on the field or going offside, which would have resulted in a Colts first down. However, the ball was never meant to be snapped.
Oh my God, this is going to work. And if it doesn't work, if they're not in sub, no big deal. We'll just back up 5 yards. No problem.
And of course, the Colts were really geeked up about this when they drew it up. But before the game started, something happened which turned out to derail everything.
The person who's supposed to snap the ball on Saturday either gets sick or something. He's no longer in the game, but no worries. Let's keep this incredible strategy in the game.
But with a new guy snapping the ball, communications broke down with the sideline and everything just fell apart, giving us one of the dumbest plays ever.
Like, I'm happy we thought outside the box and went for it, but boy, Murphy's Law, what could go wrong did go wrong.
So, how do you top this? Well, it's not easy. But Kirk Cousins managed to do it single-handedly by inventing a brand new crappy trick play right on the fly.
Thinking about running one
He took the knee, though. He took the knee.
You like that? You like that?
No, bro, what the hell was that? 6 seconds left to go in the half, and time winding down. All Kirk had to do was spike the ball to stop the clock, and he comes up with some sort of fake kneel spike type of junk. But as dumb as that was, it still doesn't top Deshaun Jackson, who thought he was gonna have a crazy highlight-worthy kick return. Well, that is, until this happened.
Chris Jones kicks. Jackson desperate to get going to the 16. Not much room, trying to make a lot happen here. Big circle back by Jackson, trying to pick up blocks, and he lost the football, and it's recovered by the punter Jones.
Dude ran backwards, fumbled the ball, and blew the game. My guy was just doing too much. However, this still doesn't compare to Lamar Jackson, who showed that he was in peak playoff form.
Oh, he lost the football. Scoops it back up. Jackson throws. Intercepted. Giants have it with Julian Love. Love weaving through.
And by that, I mean that he fumbled the ball and threw an interception all in the same play. But now that we're in the top 5, we're cranking the dumb up a couple notches. So put your stupid hats on, because your IQ is about to drop a few points just by watching these plays. Starting with Dak Prescott throwing one of the worst pick sixes ever.
on the fake. Prescott will roll out, and it's intercepted by Sweat. Sweat is gonna score!
Bro showed the arm strength of a soy boy. That was probably the fastest interception of all time. But the boys aren't being dumb, not by a long shot. More on them in a minute, because at number 4, CJ Mosley is a dog on defense. However, on this play, he wasn't a smart one.
4th and 1, Bills line up to go for it. CJ Mosley, you may have noticed CJ Mosley was offsides.
Guy tried to pull off a Troy Polamalu and nearly killed a man in the process. Sheesh. But our number 3 dumbest play made one guy $25,000.
It's snapped over the head of Peyton Manning. A flag is down and the ball's out of the back of the end zone.
Not only was the first play of Super Bowl 48 the fastest score in Super Bowl history, but it also won a dude who put 500 on it and came out with $25,000. The odds of that happening? 50-1. Man, something like that'll probably never happen again. But this next dumb play is the most downright depressing touchdown in NFL history.
Todd Gurley to the goal line. Touchdown!
Even though the Falcons scored a touchdown, it was still a one-score game. All the dude had to do was go church mode and not score, which would have run the clock out to a win. But now the Lions got the ball back with 1 minute left. Sidearm Stafford is slinging them piss missiles and helps the Lions to win the game. After the game, everyone blamed Todd Gurley for the Falcons' loss. Imagine getting hated on for scoring. I mean, isn't that like what you get paid to do? Bruh. But the true blame should go to the defense too, for getting cooked like that in under a minute like they were pizza rolls.
I scored, but at the end of the day, like, offense got to do that job, defense got to do that job, so it happens. We were terrible that year anyway, so it didn't matter.
But no team was cooked near as much as the Cowboys, coming in at number 1. Alright, it's 3rd down. There are 6 seconds left on the clock, and the winner goes to the NFC Championship game. So you gotta cook up the greatest play you got. But when they got out of the huddle, everybody knew that the Cowboys were about to run the dumbest play ever witnessed.
Final play, it looks like barring a penalty. Prescott over the middle of the turban gets smoked right away.
And just like that, the Cowboys' season was over. Again. I mean, playoff game on the line and you put Zeke at center on an island? They really thought they were gonna do something. But I can't leave this video without this dumbass play that happened in the Super Bowl. I've played this so many times on this channel, Seahawks fans probably hate me at this point. In the final seconds, at the 1-yard line, the entire freaking planet thought Marshawn was running it in to get Seattle that Lombardi trophy. But suddenly, something really stupid happened that ruined everything.
Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
Throwing the ball at the 1? I still question this call in my sleep. With a dumbass play like that, it's no wonder they lost the game. All they had to do was run it in. The championship was handed to them on a silver platter, and they just took a crap on it. This play was so dumb, it had fans ramming their faces into their TVs.
You do not throw a pass at the goal line when you have Marshawn Lynch.
Alright. This is the last time I'm gonna show this, I swear. But you gotta admit, dude made a crazy interception. However, there were even more insane game-ending interceptions as well. One player got the opponent's QB cut from the team, and another player snatched the ball while his opponent was sleeping, and another player ended the game himself because both teams sucked. You just gotta watch this video, man. It's about to get even more wild. So, click it. I'll see you there in a few seconds.